Hi, hello. Are you okay? Got a bit of a cough there. Hold on, I have some lozenges. There you go. So, how are you feeling today? How have you been? Today I'm doing a Crash My Stash, but not just any ordinary Crash My Stash. Today, I'm doing a challenge. So I've seen something similar before. I've seen people using randomizers to pick the steps of their makeup so that they're out of order, but I haven't seen somebody do this that I'm gonna do today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna randomize the products. So where I would normally use my primer, I'm gonna randomize it. Might end up using mascara or lipstick as primer. So this is probably going to be a tricky one, but I'm very excited to do this today because I think it's going to be fun. As you can see, I'm going to be using a Blend Bunny palette today. I will give you a spoiler alert and let you know that I do really like this palette. So it's one of the 2 lifelines I've given myself for this challenge. This palette, which used to be called the Sugar and Grunge and is now called the Sugar and Spite. This is a palette that could probably do just about anything. It could be a highlighter, a blush, even eyeliner. So this might help me out today. We'll see. Second lifeline I'm giving myself is that I will allow myself to have 1 re-roll. So if there's a combo that really just stumps me, I will have that re-roll, but just 1, so I'm gonna have to use it with care. Also, when I was setting up this board, I had a bit of a moment, okay? I was looking for a bunny. You know, they have all these little hearts and stars. They have dogs and cats and I think a chick. So I thought maybe they would have a bunny. No bunny, but they had this.
Oh my God, what is that?
Now, I don't know about you guys, but it took me a moment to realize that this is a balloon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, okay.
Blend Bunny Cosmetics is a brand that I quite like. I enjoy everything that I have tried from them thus far. So if you want to check them out, they're going to be linked down in the cellar, and I highly, highly recommend that you check them out. Let's just jump right into this, shall we? Normally, my first step would be primer. So I'm going to pick a product to use as primer. Okay, I feel like this is actually kind of an easy pitch. Like, I feel like this is actually one I could do. Let me take a look at my highlighters real quick.
A few minutes later.
This is the first time I'm regretting not having like any liquid highlighter. I have Ariana's body serum, but I don't really think that counts. I mean, it's shiny, but I feel like that's too easy. Why don't I own a single liquid highlighter? Curse my love for metallic highlighters.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being you.
Okay, I found this Laura Geller baked highlighter that, while pretty, might be subtle enough for me to get away with as a primer. I guess we'll find out. This is a full coverage airbrush foundation brush, but I think it'll give me a little bit of lenience without giving me too much texture, so let's do it.
Do it! Just do it!
Okay, it's not too bad. It's just giving glowy. It's giving a little sweaty after the gym. You know, some people like that.
What the hell is even that?
I'm gonna really press it in under my eyes because usually having shininess under the eyes is not super flattering, so let's really press it in. Should I put more on my eyelid too? I don't know what I'm going to be using as eyeshadow. This might be the only shot I get.
Yo. Mom spaghetti. Mom spaghetti.
I'll just focus on the inner half. Okay, so I got the inner half and then right under the brow. And this is one of those Lunar Beauty brushes from my last video, the LBE1. So if you were wondering, definitely check out my last video because these brushes slap. Okay, I think that's probably the best we're gonna get for this step. My next step, I would probably do my foundation. Oh, that's gonna be a rough one. Let's see. Setting powder. Okay, setting powder. Wow, I am getting off easy so far. I'm getting lucky.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm going to use the Cover FX Translucent Perfect Setting Powder. I picked this one because it looks fairly pigmented. I hope it's not too yellow though.
Yellow.
Okay, so I'm going to go in with my damp beauty sponge and I put some in the cap and I'm going to press it onto my face and then brush away the extra. I think that'll give me the most coverage. Which we just want to cover up some of the highlighter. So I'm going to place this somewhat strategically.
A few moments later.
It's actually melting in pretty nicely. I probably shouldn't get my hopes up, but this might actually work as like a full look when we're done.
No.
I shouldn't get too cocky. That's not awful. That's not awful.
That's terrible.
I think next I would generally do my contour because if I had done my primer and foundation, I would then do my cream contour because my foundation wouldn't normally be powder. So what are we going to do for contour? Okay, yeah, I can do that. So the Grunge palette has this sort of cool brown called Complicated and a much darker brown called Runaway, as well as a couple of grays like Payphone and Mixtape. I think Runaway is too dark and too warm. I think I'm going to try to mix Complicated and Payphone together to try to get a contour shade. So that's the lighter brown and the lighter gray. I'm going to color swatch the brush that I used earlier for the highlighter, and I'm going to go in very carefully.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Okay, I went in pretty lightly, and then I'm just going to kind of blend it out with the sponge again.
More moments later.
Not bad, not bad. That palette could do pretty much anything.
I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice!
Next, I would probably do either blusher or bronzer. Both could be pretty bad. Let's go blush first. Bronzer. Imagine if I had picked bronzer first. Okay, so we're gonna use bronzer as blush. That's another one I think we could probably handle. I completely forgot that I had this. I should have used that in that other video. This is an Item Beauty bronzer. It was in the back of my drawer. It's called the Cheek Money Mood Vibes Swipe and Glow Bronzer Contour Duo. So I'm gonna use the bronzer half of the duo. There's that phrase she got in trouble for. I'm going to use this part right here. None of my bronzers are very pink toned. We're just going to go for it. I'm going to use this, I think it was Real Techniques. It's a Deathly Hallows brush. It's called the Cloak. This is powdery. This side is definitely warm. Could make for a good blush. I don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Okay. And then next will be bronzer. Not bronzer, but bronzer. Primer. How am I gonna use primer as bronzer? Obviously all of my primers are liquid. Hold on, I'm pulling something out of the vault.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
This is an expired primer from Urban Decay. It's from their Honey collection, so it's a gold color. Let's see if I can make this work. Doesn't really smell like anything anymore, but it's still very creamy. I think we can make this work. It might be a little weird going over all the powder, but I'm just gonna gently hit the sun points on my face. Trying to use it this same way I would use bronzer, like put it in the same place. Not bad. I'm definitely glittery and shiny, but I've looked worse. Let's see, would I do my brows first or my eyeshadow? Let's do brows first. Foundation.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
All right, I had an idea. So I have these foundation samples from Giorgio Armani, and I have them in shades 8 and 13. They are glowy, but so is the entire face today. So I'm thinking maybe 8. Let me find a little tiny brush. This is from Beauty Bakery. It's got a tiny spatula. And I am just going to put this on the back of my hand. Maybe I should have used the darker one. This looks kind of orange. Ooh! I'm gonna try to mix in some of the other one. This is so warm. I just don't want you under the impression that I think that this is okay. That any of this is okay. Normally I would clean this up with foundation, but I used powder as foundation, and I don't think that's gonna help. Oh, I'm just spreading it around. My eyebrows are orange. Those are hideous.
Scandalocious.
But I don't think there's much more I could do about it. So next I would go in with my eyeshadow. Eyeliner. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I actually have a ton of eyeliners, and I have this one jumbo that is just white, but I think that would be a good part for just the lid, so I'm gonna start with that.
Ah! What the fuck?
Okay, does it look good? No, not really, but we are going to work it. Let me find a stiff brush and a stiff drink. This one is stiff but soft. It's from IT Cosmetics. It's, I think, the Ulta Beauty line, and it's the Essential Concealer brush, and I'm just gonna try to blend out the edges of the white. Sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. We should get tacos. We should get tacos after this.
We're having soft tacos later.
This brush is actually doing a really good job of smoothing this out. Okay, that's probably as good as I'm gonna get with the white pencil. Now let me pick a color to add. I don't know why, but these Tarte pencils, Easy on the Eyes in yellow and seafoam, are kind of calling my name. Maybe it would make the orange brows a little more acceptable if I put yellow in this shape here. I do not have a steady hand, so this will be fun. This pencil is dried out. That looks so bad. It's like really like chunky.
Good heavens.
Try not just follow my brow bones so I can push hard enough with this pencil. Let's see if we can blend this or something. I'm gonna use the same brush. Obviously this is not what this pencil was made for, but the texture is so atrocious right now.
For goodness sake!
It's a good thing I'm not going anywhere after this. Except for to get tacos. I don't think you can really see what I see, so let me just share this with you up close. Yep. And I'm gonna use the sea foam underneath my eye. I mean, fudge it at this point, right?
Wife got you down, boss making you angry, kids yelling at you. Well, fudge them.
Okay, and now we're getting down to it. So next I would normally do my eyeliner. And at this point we've got, I think, brows, mascaras left. So this could be so bad. This could be so bad. Concealer. Okay. 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 All right. Okay, so I'm gonna find some concealer. I'm gonna use this one from Fenty Beauty. It's the Wear Even Concealer in 100C. And I'm just gonna go in my waterline with it with a very small little brush. Just gonna get the littlest bit of concealer on the brush. I don't want to have to dip back in, so I'm gonna try to do this all in one go.
More moments later.
Oh, I forgot highlighter. Normally I would have done highlighter after blush. Totally spaced it because this is weird. So let's see what I would normally do. Let's see what I'm gonna get for highlighter. Blush. Okay. Okay. I'm sure I have a shimmery blush somewhere. Look what I found. Becca coming in clutch with the shimmery blush. I'm going to go back with that same LBE, if I can find it, color swatched, and just go so lightly where I would put highlighter. This is very pink. Why do I always forget how pink this is? I'm already shiny, so it's not that I need much. I look like one of those sad puppy dogs. I look like a pound puppy. There was a time when I had hope in this look. That time is gone. I probably should have picked a smaller brush, but I think I got there. Let's see what would be next. Concealer. Concealer would have come after the eyeshadow. What are we getting for concealer? Lip product. Okay, this might be my best bet. This is from Too Faced. It's one of their holiday melt and matte lipsticks. It's Sugar Cookie. I'm a little bit nervous to put this around my eyes. Oh, it still smells so good though. Oh, that's dark. This might be one of the lightest lipsticks I have, and yet it is so dark. There's that little tiny brush. Little tiny brush. You're gonna just barely, just the tip.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
I'm gonna start at the inner corner where the purple is. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is horrible.
It's drying so fast. Oh no. Oh no! I mean, I don't know why I'm worried about messing up this look. Not this look. This is the look. This is the best look I've ever done.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Chris.
I know, it's my dream.
Call Vogue. Call them. Tell them I'm ready for them.
That's all.
No, but this is a high fashion look for sure. I have seen worse. I've seen worse. And it smells like cookies. Okay, so we would do lips, setting spray, and mascara normally. So next will be lips. Brow.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, part of me thought this might happen. I'm gonna get a brownish brow pencil and outline my lips, and then we'll figure something out after that. Okay, this one is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 3.5. So it's kind of dark, but it's a little creamier than most of the taupe pencils I have. So I'm gonna go in carefully and try to line my lips with this. Came off really easily onto my hand, but I'm having a hard time getting it on my lips. Okay, I have very slightly, poorly outlined the edges of my lips with this. It hurts.
Whiner.
Okay, and so on the rest of my lip, what I'm gonna use is the Benefit Hubba Brow. So this is a serum for enhancing your brows, and I don't know what's gonna happen when I put it on my lips, but it's clear, so that's what we're going with. It doesn't really smell like anything. It's soft.
That's what he said, right, guys? Because of gay?
It looks like it blended out the brow pencil a little bit. So normally I would go in with setting spray next, or a setting powder, but I'm usually a setting spray girl. So let's see what I'm using for setting. Contour, uh-oh. 1 second. So most of my contours, again, are cream. So I'm going to refer back to the bronzer contour duo that I used, and just use this lighter side to very, very, very lightly set my face, because we know where this could go, and we don't want to go there.
If I were you, I wouldn't go down that road.
I'm going to pick up this really fluffy powder brush and just try to pick up a little from that side and roll it around the brush. You see that I am, in fact, using a contour shade. Okay. 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 Last thing we have is mascara, and the only thing we haven't picked is mascara. Lucked out. Let's top this off with some actual mascara. This look is already crazy, so I'm just gonna use blue. This is from Benefit. It's the Bad Gal Bang in their blue shade. And let's just load it up. I feel so weird not having any setting spray on my face. That's the look today.
Wow, incredible!
Let me know what you think. Since this is a Crash My Stash, we do have to rate the palette. And I have used this palette before and I adore it. And now I just adore it even more because you can use it to contour your face. You can obviously use it for blush. There's shades you could probably get away with using for highlighter. This baby does it all, and it has pastels and some dark grungy colors. I haven't used the entire palette yet, but every bit of it that I've tried I have loved. And so this one for me is a win. I'll put the price up here. I know the name is different now, but I think the price is the same. When it comes to color story, it's a 5 out of 5. There's so many different looks I can do with this, and it's a little bit different than the other palettes that I have. The price I remember being pretty good, and I know that I got a coupon. So keep an eye out for coupons if you're going to order from Blend Bunny, which I highly recommend. I love Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Formula slaps. The packaging is pretty standard, but also decently tough. I have dropped this before, and nothing broke at all. So on all fronts, this gets 5 stars from me. That means she's a 5-star girl. That means she's a 5-star girl. 5 stars. Definitely try out Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and do not judge them based on what my face looks like right now. Let me know if you would try this challenge. I would love to see what you could come up with. I definitely had fun today. I am going to wash this off, and then we can go get tacos. It was really nice to have you over. Here, I'll take your wrappers. But before I go, I do want to remind you to give the like button a smush.
Snarky went smush smush.
and hit subscribe and that notification bell so that you know every time I'm up to no good. Don't forget to wash your hands, pay your bills, drink your water, take your pills, and until next time, buzz off.